EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Off balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback. Take the handoff. Now Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Good coverage by Hutchie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Browns' 23-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up third down and 5.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Moving the tight end right. Now a run on first down. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Jones. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. Now, Jones. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Here's the punter now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore.
17 yards. And the Ravens first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Throw it here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
I'll give on the ground. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. This is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
Give up the middle, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
To throw is Jones. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third down, they need 5. Throwing, Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a second and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. To this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll send a man in motion left. To the ground, the first down run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. gun. He'll throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. It's 3rd and 4. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Browns are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17 to 10.
17. Browns 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll motion the slot man right. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air one more time. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And the ball's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Now 3rd and 9.
Taken down all the way up past the 45.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Browns will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Browns offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Jones. And that's a 1st down. And will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Gun, it's Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Now third and 5.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Now Jones on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on
Jones to the air again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll run the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 43, here's second and 7.
at the Ravens 40.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's second down and 6. To throw, it's Jones. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe he could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. Ball on the 32. It's second and 2. There's a handoff out of the gun. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll run on second down. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
So now, Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down is going to be incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
First and goal, Baltimore.
They'll throw out of the gun. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll look to throw. Too much, and he goes down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes, but now on third and goal following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3. The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
He'll give on the ground, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Throwing is Jones on third down. That's taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Great job down there to hold them to a short return. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
They'll send their tight end left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
15 yards on the play.
This is 1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Here's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40-yard line.
Going up top. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 38 yards on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Slot man in motion left. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He takes off. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
It's 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. Now, second and goal.
Shy of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll get up and stop it with 4 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. One final play. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jones keeping this one. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll take off again.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. That's hot. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jones now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Jones. This one caught at the 4. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 15. Incomplete. It's a turnover.
So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. This was a close fight.